In an examination over the last 2 weeks of these sectors, of these agencies rather, we found a lack of prudent financial management. Nepotism, where the entities seem to have been for just friends and family. Poor interpersonal relations, poor working conditions, polarization of staff. In the case of NCN, the company was driven to a point of near financial collapse. GNNL was subject to at least 2 periods of grace mismanagement under 2 separate general managers. There was a significant management deficiency at DPI. Many of these agencies, well, I should say in particularly one of such agency, we found levels of staff which we will refer to as top heavy. And so when you examine, it was all just about providing opportunities for friends and family, and the real critical matters which should be addressed have been left lagging. And what we found in many of these agencies is a situation today where we have to now reorganize, retool, and to find new management that will be able to take us to the level of success as government agencies. We've begun to examine ways in which these agencies, first of all, can be salvaged, and their financial and management interventions over the next few weeks will be made known to the public. When you examine what NCN has to work with today, the tools that it has to work with, there's been a degeneration of the resources here. Things are totally bad. I can give you an example. There were 3 vehicles that were used here at the company to be able to transport the staff around, reporters and others. None of these vehicles are working. And let me give you further. Now, one of vehicle to fix that vehicle is somewhere in the vicinity $80,000 to $100,000. But you had a situation in which you had contracted vehicles at a rate of $7,000 per day being used in the company, and a vehicle that just cost $100,000 to fix was left there. And of course, once a vehicle is left down, you could possibly have further deterioration. So there are little management issues like that. A transmitter in Essequibo is not working, and nobody has been able to check it for months, simply because of some excuse of nobody even thought that somebody could travel there for $15,000 to do an assessment, to get it working. So there are a lot of issues here. Total mismanagement, absolute mismanagement. In the meantime, you have people who owe money to the company. I've asked them to intensify the effort to collect those monies and to be able to, so that we can have the monies to do the critical things in the company. The total owed here, it's $190 million, right, by advertisers. A lot of them are also ministries and so forth. They haven't been able to collect those monies. I only see one political party here owing. As you're aware, the People's Progressive Party Civic, as far as I recall, did not use the channel of NCN to place ads, and if we did, it would have been paid for upfront. But as far as I know, we didn't, right? So that's for sure. But I see here a Partnership for National Unity owing $16,078,000 to the company.